BTS V's attitude towards reporters at Incheon airport showcases his true personality. 5 of the BTS members wowed netizens as they arrived at Incheon airport and showcased immense visuals. However, alongside their good looks, one member caught the attention for his personality and attitude, and it was none other than BTS's V. Of course, when the members arrived at Incheon airport, V rightly amazed netizens with his amazing visuals and fashion sense. He looked amazing in a color-coordinated number, but he also teamed it with a nude Boston bag, 星号, and he is definitely on ARMY's rob list, 星号. It wasn't surprising that when the members arrived, they were surrounded by media who all wanted to see the group before they left. However, instead of letting them face him, V was a true gentleman as they followed him into the airport. One moment caught the attention of fans and received praise. When V got out of the car, he was wearing headphones. Netizens noticed that as reporters came near him and started talking, he took one side out so he could hear and reply to them. It showed just how considerate V is, and despite the fact they were close to him, he didn't want to come across as rude and replied to them. As the press continued to follow him inside of the airport, V continued to showcase his charms and personality as the media wished him well. One member of the press exclaimed, "Taeyoung says I have a safe journey," and V made sure to reply, saying, "Sure, sure." Even as the reporters continued to shout his name, V made sure to acknowledge each and every one of them as he replied to them in any way possible. When the various clips were shared on social media, netizens couldn't hide their pride in what V did. Although they didn't expect anything less from someone as kind-hearted as V, they shared their respect and admiration for the idol on social media. Yet, it wasn't the only time V caught the attention of ARMYs at the airport. He also shocked fans when he was spotted giving older member Suga KRW note, and it even surprised Suga himself. V has proven to be a true gentleman, and his real personality is always on show. Even when being an idol might become too overwhelming, or the members want some privacy, they continue to showcase true class and manners. Loona Chu reportedly files lawsuit against Blockberry Creative to suspend her contract. Loona Chu has reportedly filed a lawsuit against her agency, Blockberry Creative, to suspend her exclusive contract. According to an exclusive report from Wikitree, Chuu filed a lawsuit against Blockberry Creative in December 2021 to suspend her exclusive contract with the company. The court ruled that Chuu's case would be partially approved, and she could be granted a preliminary injunction. An injunction is a ruling made by a judge that will mandate an individual or entity to either start or stop a certain action. A preliminary injunction, also known as a temporary injunction, can be issued early on during a legal process when the court determines that by issuing one, they can prevent potential harm. They are only issued based on the evidence presented in the case. The reason for Chuu's lawsuit has not been revealed. Blockberry Creative has not commented on the matter yet either. Chuu has been participating with Loona for their Queendom 2 promotions, attending filming sessions and appearing on promotional content. It might become too overwhelming, or the members want some privacy, they continue to showcase true class and manners. Chuu may have to remain with current agency, Blockberry Creative, even if Kim Ji-woo, Chuu's real name, leaves. On March 29th, it has been belatedly reported that Loona's label Blockberry Creative has filed to trademark Chuu and Loona's Chu in both English and Korean. Many fans gathered in online communities to protest, asking, why did they only file to trademark Chuu's name, and does this mean Chuu can't use her name elsewhere? Meanwhile, through an exclusive Wikitree report, it has been revealed that Chuu has filed to nullify her current contract with Blockberry Creative. Netflix stars Park Ju-hyun, Yoo-mi to return with sports dramas. Actors Park Ju-hyun and Yoo-mi, who made a name for themselves in Netflix's Korean originals, are returning to the small screen as athletes. Park, 27, who caught global viewers' attention with her performance of Baeksang, a kleptomaniac high school student in Extracurricular 2020, is set to play badminton player Park Tae-yan in upcoming KBS sports drama Love All Play. The 16-part sports romance centers around a renowned badminton player, who was nicknamed Queen of Smash Shot before her retirement 3 years ago, returning to the badminton court. The series presents the story of how she overcomes numerous challenges to become a genuine athlete. Meanwhile, it was announced earlier this month that Squid Game and All of Us Are Dead megastar Lee, 27, will be playing her first female lead in the upcoming TVN series Mental Coach Ji-go-gil. Performing the role of a former world short track medalist Choi, Lee presents the story of the athlete, who was once a sports prospect, fighting through a deep slump. Love All Play, April 20, on KBS, while Mental Coach Ji-go-gil is set to air on cable channel TVN in the second half of this year. Stray Kids top Billboard's main albums chart for third time as K-pop artist. South Korean boy group Stray Kids debuted at number 1 on Billboard's main albums chart with their latest EP Ordinary, the US music magazine said Tuesday, becoming the third K-pop act ever to top the chart. The 7-track album began atop the Billboard 200 chart dated April 2 with 100 equivalent album units earned in the United States in the week ending March 24, Billboard said on its social media channels. It added that the album was not just the first chart topper for the act, but its first chart entry. With the feat, Stray Kids became the third K-pop act ever to sit atop the list after BTS and Super M. Billboard 200 ranks the most popular albums of the week in the US, measured by equivalent album units, comprising physical album sales and other digital sales records. Debuting in 2018, the 8-piece group has been known for its intense stage performance and unique music style. It became the first JYP-managed group with million-selling artist status in just 3 years of its debut, as its second full-length album No Easy, released last August, has sold over 1 million copies. The record's lead single, Thunderous, earned the group 6 trophies from local television music chart programs. Ordinary, put out on March, has sold 800,000 copies in the first week of its release, according to the agency. Okay, stay tuned to our channel. I'll be providing you with up-to-date reliable Korean news. Enjoy!